Last month, my husband surprised me by booking a trip for just the two of us to Big Bear Lake, California. This is the first time him or I have ever been there, and we had a wonderful time. We have both wanted to go there for so long, and we really enjoyed ourselves. We got to take this trip right before the kids went back to school, and it was perfect. Because we had such a great time, I decided to make a video and tell you our top 5 things that we were able to do, and maybe someday if you get to go to Big Bear Lake, you might want to do these things as well. We stayed at the lodge at Big Bear Lake, which was inside of the village that we soon discovered was the perfect location. It was so close to shops, dining, fun things to do, so we highly recommend it. My number 5 is the Mine Shaft Coaster. My husband has wanted to ride one of these mountainside coasters for a really long time, and when we learned that Big Bear had one, we just had to do it. The cost is $20 per person, and the ride lasts about 10 minutes long. We were lucky enough to ride together, which is really great when you're with somebody that you have a lot of fun with. At the end of the ride, they give you the chance to buy a video of your ride. We didn't do that. We just enjoyed the experience, and we had a lot of fun. This was also a 2-minute drive from our hotel. Number 4 is walking the boardwalk. As we drove into Big Bear, we noticed this boardwalk lined up against the water and saw people walking on it. After checking into our hotel, we took about a 5-minute drive and found a parking lot and walked the boardwalk. While we were walking, we saw several fish jump out of the water. We even saw a plane go over, which we assumed was a tour. They had some nice benches that were a little closer to the water that you could sit and just enjoy the scenery and the beautiful breeze. We both agreed that this would be a beautiful place to watch the sunset and eat dinner. Unfortunately, we never made it out again, but it is a beautiful spot. Number 3 is the village and food. When we checked into our hotel, we had no idea that we were in the heart of Big Bear. It is here in the village that you will find the most charming walkway with beautiful flowers and trees, live music, boutiques, gift shops, and amazing food. We did this walk several times and we just loved it so much. One of our family traditions is getting pressed pennies everywhere that we can go, so we had to get a few of these for the kids. I think it is very safe to say that Lee and I highly recommend the Teddy Bear Cafe. It is a small restaurant inside of the village, and it has some really great food. Take it from me and order the French toast. You will not be disappointed. It is hands down the best French toast I've ever had. We even went back a second time just for the French toast, and Lee and I still talk about it to this day. It is amazing. Go to the Teddy Bear Cafe. Our first night there, we got a sweet tooth. And hey, we didn't have any kids with us, so we stopped into this sweet shop and got some cookie dough gelato to share. It was highly recommended that we try Murray's, so we ate outside on a beautiful evening and shared a club sandwich and some really good onion rings. Number 2 on my list of things to do at Big Bear is hiking Castle Rock. This hike was a bit challenging at times, but it was really fun to see the giant boulders, the big trees, and some really cool overlook areas of the lake. It was also a little deceiving at times because a few times we thought that we had made it all the way to the top when in reality we were only about halfway there. But that just kind of goes to show that no matter how far you're able to go, you think that you have made it to your destination because every overlook was just beautiful. There was a lot of incline climbing, so make sure you bring your water because you're going to need it to help you catch your breath. But the good news is we made it to the very top in about an hour. And hey, it only took us about 20 minutes to get back down. A couple years ago, there is no way I would have been able to do this hike due to the condition of my back. So I am so grateful when I am able to accomplish these hard goals of mine and see these beautiful views at the top of a mountain. I am so grateful that I was able to do this hike and especially do it with my husband by my side. And my number one most recommended thing to do at Big Bear Lake is a boat tour of the lake. This is the number one thing I wanted to do at Big Bear, and it did not disappoint. We had a great tour guide, and we learned so much about the lake and so much about how many people have lived there and do live there, how it was discovered. The celebrities that have built houses around there is astonishing. And it was just beautiful to be able to be taken on a tour of the lake.
Such a wonderful time fishing, celebrating the end of the war. The dad inquired about the property. Turns out it was for sale. It was a half-acre, double lot, right here on Sawmill Bay. That's the rest of the story, but while we're looking at the pirate ship, called the Time Bandit. Well, I'm not sure if it's home, but we're gonna find out. That brown house back there in the corner of the bay. All right! We also have a great captain, and you'll know it for me. Give him a hand! No way! You guys from Wales, do you know who Bugs Bunny is? You heard of it? Okay, cool. That's awesome. Down to 3. 1. 2. And 3. All right, Pirates! Hi, everybody. Right, they park up on the highway, on the shoulder of the highway. They hike right over the top of the dam, do the whole way. Today is probably one of the calmest I've seen. Hey, you guys look over here to the left. You see this floating?
While on this trip, my husband asked me which one I preferred. the beach or the lake, and I told him hands down the lake. I think being on this trip, it helped me to remember the fond memories I hold when going to the lake as a little girl with my family. I loved collecting seashells on the shore, seeing the fish jump out of the water. I loved going fast in the boat. I loved the water splashing up as we went by. I loved watching my siblings ski behind the boat. I was a little too young for that, but I loved the lake. I loved Big Bear. We both did. And the whole time we're there, we kept saying, can't wait to bring the kids here. They're gonna love it. So thank you, Big Bear. We had a wonderful time, and we highly recommend it to all of you to go.